My ex texted, "I'm moving our son to my state. You won't see him again." I didn't reply. 2 weeks later, she found out I had already filed the custody paperwork and scheduled the court date. We split when Jake was 3. Clean divorce, 50-50 custody, no drama. For 4 years, we actually made it work. She'd drop him off Thursday nights. I'd have him through Monday morning. Weekends alternated. We did Halloween together. Split Christmas. I thought we were doing the right thing. Then she met Derek. Derek's a CrossFit instructor. 28, drives a Dodge Challenger, posts workout videos with captions like grind mentality and alpha energy only. Within 2 months of them dating, her pickup time started getting later. She'd text at 6:45 saying she was running behind, show up at 8:30. Then she started missing my calls during her custody weeks. I'd call to say goodnight to Jake, straight to voicemail. I let it slide, figured new relationship energy, whatever. Then the text came, 9:47 p.m. on a Wednesday. "I'm moving to Arizona with Derek. Jake's coming with me. You can visit on holidays if you're lucky." I read it 3 times, screenshot it, don't respond. Instead, I call my lawyer at 7:00 a.m. the next morning. Turns out you can't just move a kid across state lines without the other parent's written consent. Court order required. Also turns out texting threats about withholding custody is Exhibit A in an emergency hearing. My lawyer files that afternoon. Emergency motion for custody modification. Court date set for 12 days out. Fast-tracked because of the relocation threat. I tell nobody. Not my parents, not my friends, not even my girlfriend. Just keep showing up for my custody days like normal. Act like everything's fine. She thinks I'm just rolling over. Day 4, she texts asking if I got her message. I write back, "Yeah, that's it. Just, yeah." Day 7, another text. "Derek found us a 3-bedroom. Jake's going to love having a yard." I reply, "Cool." She must think I'm in denial or just pathetic. Good. Day 10, she texts again. "Derek found Jake a school. Starts in January. Thought you should know." Me. Okay. Day 12, morning of court. I'm in the courthouse parking lot at 8:15 when I see her car pull in. She's alone. Walks in wearing jeans and a hoodie, talking on her phone. Looks annoyed, like she's been inconvenienced. Inside, I'm sitting with my lawyer. Full suit, folder of documents, 2 inches thick. She walks in, sees the courtroom, sees the bailiff, sees me. Her face changes. She walks over. "What are you doing here?" "Same thing you are." "I don't have court today." My lawyer stands. "Yes, you do. Emergency custody hearing. We sent notice to your address on file." Her face goes white. You sued me?" "I filed for primary custody modification and requested you be held in contempt for attempted parental interference." The bailiff calls our case. She doesn't have a lawyer. Tries to argue she didn't know this was happening. Judge asks if she received the notice. She admits she did, but thought it was a mistake. Judge asks her to explain the text messages. My lawyer hands up the screenshots. She reads them, sees the one about me visiting, if I'm lucky, looks at my ex. "Did you send these?" "Yes, but I was just upset. I didn't mean." "Did you file any paperwork requesting permission to relocate the minor child?" "No, I thought I could just tell him." "You can't." The judge reads through everything. The texts, the timeline, the lack of communication, asks my ex if she understands what parental interference means. She starts crying. "I was just trying to start over with Derek. I didn't know this was illegal." Judge looks at her. Motion granted. Father gets primary physical custody. Mother gets supervised visitation every other weekend until she demonstrates ability to co-parent appropriately. She'll also pay father's legal fees, total of $8,000. My ex is sobbing. "This isn't fair. I was just trying to have a life." Judge, "Not with someone else's child." We stand. My lawyer packs up. She's still at the defendant's table crying when we leave. Derek's in the hallway, sees her face, sees mine. Figures it out pretty quick. He gets in my face. "You really kept a kid from his mom?" "No, I kept my son from being kidnapped." Security steps between us. They leave. I pick Jake up from school that afternoon. Same as always. She's supposed to get him Friday, but Friday comes and she doesn't show. Doesn't call either.